Well, it was certainly a nice weekend for the most part. Those showers really weren't hitting us until later on in the evening.
Later on in the day, yes, afternoon showers and storms. Summer-like weather actually occurred over the weekend, but a lot of events I went to got in, so it wasn't too bad. Had the Elks of Bradenton take out about 33 veterans of fishing on Saturday, and then we had the Aqua Ventures clean up for the beaches and also the reefs around town, under and above the water too. So they did that on Sunday. And we had Scalapalooza Saturday night.
Yeah, that's always a
well-attended event. Yeah, sold out. So the weather cooperated for the most part for the outdoor activities, and you didn't need to worry about it for Sarasota Yacht Club for Scalapalooza, which was a big success there too. Spot the station tonight at 7:49. Look to the southwest, and it will get up to about 83 degrees above the horizon. That's way up there. It'll disappear northeast. It'll be up there for 6 minutes. Should be a nice night. Should be able to see skies. Should be relatively clear here along the coast. Well, let's get a look at what's going on now as far as the watches and warnings go. We got a lot of activity along the east coast due to some high surf there generated by Maria, and there are rip current advisories in effect. On top of that, high surf advisories. The surfers are liking it, but obviously causing some coastal erosion there on the east coast. We've had a few showers around, most of it inland though, on a west wind as a result of a high pressure ridge that continued to push everything off toward the east as opposed to the west like we saw over the weekend. So we're not anticipating anything too significant near the coast through this evening. And you can see that dry air. It's around. It'll be in place again tomorrow. Just a little bit more inland shower activity possible again tomorrow with that west wind being the dominant weather feature for us on Tuesday. Whenever you get that dominant west wind, it keeps temperatures for overnight lows a little bit above average and then highs a little bit below average. 81 degrees right now, though. It's 76 on the dew point. The heat index at 87. Not a big deal, but you can see some high clouds around. Should not obscure the sky too much. You should be able to get a peek of the International Space Station. And then the high was a little bit below average, but the low temperature was just 1 degree below average. We'll see lows tonight in the mid-70s. And, boy, we had some rain over the weekend, didn't we? 11.59 inches now, and we're 5 inches plus for the month and 16 plus for the year so far. And then the forecast for Tuesday, not calling for a lot of rain. I'm going to keep it at 20% for a few isolated, mainly inland showers and an isolated thunderstorm not out of the question. Well, it looks like Maria is weakening somewhat, although it's still a hurricane. It's a rather large wind field that has prompted the National Hurricane Center to issue tropical storm warnings for the Outer Banks of North Carolina. I'm going to watch that area down there in the Western Caribbean, too. This is Lee. We showed you where Maria is going. Now, this is Lee. Lee's still holding on to Category 1 status right now with 85-mile-an-hour winds, and I mentioned Maria. Maria is going to get close to the Carolina coast, but this is the area. Just a lot of moisture down there, deep tropics this time of year. Anything could pop up quickly, so we'll keep an eye on it for you. But right now, models are not hinting at anything significant at this point. Temperatures fall-like over the northern Rockies and northern plains. Much warmer, though, in Detroit and Chicago. 87 in Detroit, 89 in Chicago, now 91 in St. Louis. So temperatures really heating up on this big ridge of high pressure dominating the eastern United States. West winds at 5 to 10 knots, and seas will be 1 to 2 feet with a light chop out there. Water temperature is at warm, 86 degrees. UV index high at 10, and looks like this for tides upcoming for Sarasota Bay. Low tide at 10:27, and another one at 12:19 tomorrow. Sunset 7:23, sunrise at 7:21. Mostly fair, mild tonight. Inland showers winding down. And then for tomorrow, 20% chance for late day showers. Most of the day should be nice, partly cloudy, 89 for a high there, and then 90-degree temperatures expected by Thursday. Better chances for showers and storms in the afternoon and evening as we head to Friday.